In the land of giants, Elbaf, a storm was not just brewing in the skies, but inside its king. It all began when Harald, no longer himself, gave a terrifying command. Every giant was ordered to hunt down and kill, and bring his own son, Loki, before him. No one understood why, but no one dared to disobey. Moments later, Loki arrived at the battlefield with Jarul, but what they saw made no sense. The giants weren't obeying Harald. They were attacking him. It was chaos, confusion, fear. Then, suddenly, Harald roared, not as a king, but as a man losing control. He screamed for everyone to run, to save themselves, before it was too late. And then came the most shocking moment. Harald begged, not for power, not for victory, but for death. He wanted someone, anyone, to kill him, before he destroyed everything. But Loki refused to stand by. He stepped forward, protecting the very giants his father was attacking. A son, standing against his own father. With Jarul's help, they managed to hold Harald down. And finally, the truth came out. It wasn't Harald, it was Emu, the unseen ruler, controlling his body, and the command was clear: kill every giant. Or they all die anyway. Time was running out. With what little control he had left, Harald made a desperate decision. He asked Jarul to give Loki the legendary treasure of Elbaf, a power that could change everything. But that power came with a cost. Harald looked at his son and asked him to do the unthinkable. After gaining that power, Loki must kill him. Loki refused, and in that moment, Harald lost control again. Breaking free, he declared that if Loki wouldn't act, he would hand over the entire kingdom to Emu. Before anyone could react, tragedy struck. In a single brutal move, Harald pierced through Jarul, a loyal warrior, gone in an instant. Loki stood frozen. Rage, pain, helplessness. But even then, deep inside, Harald was still fighting. As he charged toward Loki, it wasn't just an attack, it was a final plea to be stopped. And just when all hope seemed lost, two figures stepped in, Shanks and Skapar Gaben. The battlefield fell silent, because now, this was no longer just a family tragedy. It had become a war that could decide the fate of Elbaf itself.